Woo! Season 11 patch notes. Yay. We have Season 11 Reign of Fire, Manhunt, Fire Calendar, Weapons and Talent, Quality of Life changes, other changes, Apra event, and the Season Pass. The Manhunt, with the Black Tusk and True Sons alliance solidified and Captain Lewis troops joining the division, new battle lines are drawn. Natalia Sokolov has come out of the shadows and is taking a more active visible role, leading the Black Tusk on a more aggressive campaign across Washington. Additionally, hunters have been active in the capital and a new recruit emerges to help decipher encrypted hunter drone files. I really couldn't give a crap. Right, weapons and talents. First things first. Sancrum Imperium. Oh god, they haven't changed a damn thing. Right, this weapon's dead. It's dead. The main problem with it was targets are marked after 2 seconds in scope, which means you need to stare at them for 2 seconds. You can't pull the trigger because it takes the sight off them. So yeah, the weapon is dead. Ninja Bite Backpack. It's been confirmed during their live stream that it will have one of each core, same as Memento, red, blue, yellow. This actually, although it's probably the best thing they could have done for the bag, it's not going to compensate for the lack of an actual comprehensive talent. There is no way in which you're able to make up, using brand or set bonuses, the loss of things like Vigilance, Wicked, Concussion, Unstoppable Force for DPS. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, but it's not going to be that good. It's dead. Hot Shot. I'm actually looking forward to this. 2 pieces, 30% marksman rifle damage and stability. 3 pieces, 30% headshot damage. 4 pieces, first headshot from a marksman rifle increase the next headshot by 20%. Second consecutive headshot with a marksman rifle, 10% bonus armor. Third one will refill the magazine. From the 4th shot forwards, agents will receive all 3 buffs for each consecutive headshot kill, increasing the headshot cycle. Missing a headshot will reset the cycle. Chest talent increases the bonus armor cap from 50 to 100, and the backpack talent allows agents to miss a headshot before the cycle resets. This is going to take the place of my tip of the spear build. HG 1 piece, 15% headshot damage, 2 pieces, 15% marksman rifle damage, and 3 pieces, 10% status effect. So no one's going to go 3 piece. We also get 2 named items from this brand. Named Chest has Perfect Trauma, applies bleed on headshot, blind on headshot and bleed on body shot. Cooldown is 20 seconds. And named Backpack the Courier, talent is Perfect Creeping Death. The annoying thing with these is they come with blue cores, which is going to be a shitter. New named weapons, Prophet. They've changed the name of the talent. It was Focused, but now it's Determined. Killing and aiming with a headshot guarantees the next shot will be a critical headshot. It's exclusive to pistols, rifles, and marksmen. The difference between the standard Determined and Perfect Determined is, although it guarantees a headshot, with Perfect it's a critical headshot. With just Determined, it is just a headshot. A lot of people have been asking about the G28 marksman rifle. With this, yeah, it's dead in the water. The G28 is not good enough to maintain stacks with either Headhunter or do enough damage with Focus. Just put Determined on pretty much the main MMRs, which is White Death. The only thing really that's got me really excited in this patch is the change to Dr. Home. The armor repair kits dropped upon killing a marked target will be picked up automatically and no longer drop at the target's location. However, they have decreased the amount of armor regen from 15 to 10%. That's probably the best thing in this patch. Up next we have some PvP changes. Now I'm not qualified to talk about PvP, but lower skill tier players will be able to use the Jammer Pulse against skill tier players 3 levels above their own. Don't know what that means. Fixed initially with Shrapnel Trap would apply PvE damage in PvP. That just sounds hilarious. Now the part that does have me concerned is the last one. Exotics that were otherwise exclusive to a specific source are available as random contaminated drops in the DZ. Exotic weapons that would be received as random loot drops after killing enemies in DZ. Ravenous, Bighorn, Eaglebearer. My issue with this is, what's now the point in doing raids? Other than fun, which a lot of people don't find raids fun, just as a lot of people don't find PvP fun. I agree with Eaglebearer. Eaglebearer is probably, from what I believe and what I have seen and been told as bloody blah, Eaglebearer is probably the best PvP AR in the game. So I agree with Eaglebearer. But Ravenous, no. Bighorn, what's the point in Legendary now? They've removed the reward from doing these things, so I point blank do not agree with this at all. Changes to UI, added inventory pouch. Oh, that's just that number thing on your backpack. I actually couldn't give a crap about any of the UI changes. Really couldn't care at all. Gear and talents fixed the issue with focus not being triggered when aiming down the sights with Dr. Home, exotic rifle, and O'Carroll named marksman. Fixed an issue with Dr. Home rifle deconstructing, not given an exotic component. I didn't have that issue, but okay, yeah, fair one. Fixed an issue where changing between two loadouts of gear sets that would have at least two distinct item pieces nullified the effect of the set bonus. This is really handy. Very annoying hot swapping while you're being shot in the face just to try and get the set bonus to work again. The Twinkling Lights talent from O'Carroll named marksman rifle can no longer be added to the recalibration library at the recalibration station. Damn it. I'm upset now. Fixed an issue with the mark from Sledgehammer and Perfect Sledgehammer talents applying the movement speed debuff to the player. Okay. Expertise, exclamation, oh god, I don't care. Fixed in issues where players can both enter invaded and non-invaded dark zone with players around by turning rogue just as they were about to log out. Oh man, there goes that exotic farm. Yeah, and after that it's just vanity crap. Right, so let's start from the top here. Sacrum Imperium. Right, first off, the idea behind this weapon is actually really good. Tags enemies while in scope, maximum of 10 tagged. Killing any marked target with a headshot applies a 10-second burn status effect that gives a 50% speed movement decrease to all other targets. Cooldown is 30 seconds. Killing another enemy with a headshot shortens the cooldown for 10 seconds. Targets are marked after 2 seconds in scope. First problem, it's a G28. The overall output and capability of the G28 does not allow it to consistently get and maintain headshot kills, so yeah, have fun doing that. Second one is, in order to mark a target, you've got to stare at them for 2 seconds, and it goes to a maximum of 10. That's 20 seconds of you just stood there staring at things. This is not practical, this is not fun, this is just a dead-in-the-water weapon from the off, and it really annoys me because it's a very, very cool looking weapon, adding in the fact that it's called Sacrum Imperium, which to me makes me think Warhammer 40k. I love Warhammer 40k, how dare they insult the Emperor in this manner. Then we have the Ninja Bike Messenger Bag. Slots in with any equipment, gear set or brand set bonus to fulfill the requirement towards unlocking a gear set bonus. Allows to unlock bonuses from multiple sets simultaneously. Now the idea behind this is actually genius. I love it when games implement something like this. A very prominent one would be Kanai's Cube from Diablo 3. The idea here is you sacrifice pieces into this cube, you've got weapon, armor and jewelry, and whatever you sacrificed into this cube, you then get to use the bonuses from those 3 items. So in essence, you can have your full build, and then you can just add in, for example, if we were using this build, we could then put into our Agent Cube a Fenris piece for 10% AR damage, Cheska piece for 10% critical hit damage, and a Bellstone piece for 1% armor regen. That is what I would feel a better way to go. Doing it by implementing this individual piece on to a build, especially as a backpack, takes too much away from your overall build in the first place to even actually get any decent use out of it. Backpack talents are among some of the most powerful talents in the game for DPS, vigilance, concussion, unstoppable force, wicked. In order to make up for any one of these, you would need anywhere between 50 and 65% all weapon damage, which you cannot make up for in brand set or gear set bonuses. You just can't. In terms of tanking, the Foundry backpack is so much better. Bloodsucker, Adrenaline Rush just offer you so much more in survivability than what the Ninja Bite bag would be able to do. And then when it comes to skill build, the skill efficiency from Memento completely and utterly outperforms it. Total skill damage talents such as tech support and combined arms will just decimate it. In terms of overall longevity, capability, as well as meta, because I can't wait to see the amount of videos go, oh yeah, new meta, Ninja Bite bag, are going to be so completely wrong. You are going to lose far too much by utilising this bag just to get, in essence, 3, 4, sometimes 5 at max extra brand set bonuses, which are going to equal maybe even a tenth of what a talent is capable of giving. Now don't get me wrong, I am excited for this. It's going to add in some new and exciting and a decent variety of ways to play, but as for shaking things up and actually adding something new and exciting into the game, it's actually not doing. To me, it's more of a smokescreen. Look at this shiny thing over here while the game falls apart over there. Hotshot, I'm very interested in. It is going to be replacing my Tip of the Spear build. The only thing I'm concerned about is during the PTS, we were able to consistently hit 1 billion damage a shot. So if this hasn't been fixed, yeah, problems are going to become flying onto the forums. Habsburg Guard, aka HG. My only problem with this is it seems to be only rolling or dropping with blue cores. For a gear set, that is headshot and marksman rifle damage, and then weirdly status effect. Having it drop with blue cores is just beyond stupid, and you're now forcing players to farm unicorns, which is a weird attempt to get players to invest and spend more time playing, but in reality at this point in the game's life, it's just going to make people quit. The new weapon talent for pistols, rifles and marksmen, determined as well as perfectly determined. Killing an enemy with a headshot guarantees the next shot will be critical headshot for perfect or just headshot for the standard. This being on the Police 686 is pretty damn handy. It's a very high powered pistol. It will do some damage. The problem is there's kind of an absolute, like literally absolute pistol meta, and it's Regulus and Liberty. And most of the time it is just Regulus. So this pistol, or being on a pistol, is kind of a meh. And then Relic G28 with perfectly determined. The G28 is probably the worst MMR in the game. I've covered this in another video where I compared MMRs. To put it bluntly, Nemesis, Mantis, White Death. That is it for MMRs. The rest of them don't actually have a point, rhyme, reason, purpose. There's no point. So Relic, along with perfectly determined, is just dead on arrival. The only thing that's really got me excited in this patch is the change to Dr. Home. This weapon is now basically going to be adding preservation to your entire team. That's literally it. It's now adding preservation to your entire team. This is going to be a very interesting and fun way to play. It's also going to be mixing up the healer meta as well. You don't have to get the kill, you just need to mark them. It's going to shake things up a bit. Anyway, that is my take on the patch notes. Have fun, good luck, don't die. It's bad for the health.